What up, you guys? Empress of Duality. For those of you that don't know, my name is Brooke, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I love you. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know every time I upload. If my energy or my messages resonate with you at all, or if you just want to show your girl some love, drop me a like, drop me some comments. I love hearing y'all's story and connecting with you guys, building a relationship with you guys. I do offer personal readings. If you would like to know the details on that, you can check the description box below, and everything is in there. And with that being said, what up, Spirit? Let's fuck it up. All right, this is a reading for Capricorn, or those watching for Capricorn. Whatever, pick your position. So Capricorn, let's just get into it, right? Okay, so before I even close my eyes to meditate, for those of you that don't know, I do a meditation and tap into your energy and get messages, and then I pull some cards from the tarot. So Capricorn, y'all really making me work for it, okay? I know there's this like collective thing that Capricorns like to work fucking hard, but look, y'all really had to make me work that hard. I said, look, Spirit, all these messages, you got it, you take over, cause damn, okay? Which brings me to my next point. I feel like you guys have gotten to a point in your life where you're kind of taking responsibility for your shit. That's one way to say it, right? Look, Empress of Duality, I keep it 100% with you guys, okay? And also, if it seems like I'm coming off a little harsh, that's because that is what you have been experiencing, right? The people around you, they may be speaking up to you and like standing up to you and telling you like, look, Capricorn, no, like, I love you to death, but you're wrong. Or not that you're wrong, but like, you're not gonna treat me this way. For some people, you need to recognize where you could show up better. You need to recognize where you could show up a little more in love, finding a different approach, because the approach that you've been using is kind of like harsh, right? And that's what people are reflecting back to you. With that being said, whatever we are experiencing on the outside, relationships, work situations, with our friends, in certain connections, anything that is outside of us is a direct reflection of our inner energy, okay? So the first thing I heard was anxiety. Then I heard sacred space, downloads. Yeah, anxiety, sacred space, and downloads. So I'm going to start off with the sacred space. I was like, what is this about? And what it's about is this anxiety that you've been feeling, or these fears, this anxiety, depression, anger, resentment, whatever, the whole spectrum of emotions that you've been feeling that puts you in the mindset of scarcity, of lack, of not being good enough, right? The sacred space is about the fact that what is being reflected back to you, the insecurities that's being reflected back to you through the relationships, people, places, and things in your life, it's coming from a sacred space, meaning it's coming from people that truly do have your best interest at heart. It might not always come across in the right way. It might even come off a little harsh and fucking cold, right? But either way, they are the people that are challenging you, challenging the way that you choose to show up, challenging how you talk to them, all of that, right? These people actually do hold unconditional love for you. They care about you, and they're only trying, to the best of their ability, they're trying to guide you back to love, okay? So next I want to go into the downloads. Downloads meaning from the divine, within, as above so below, right? So it's reaching up into the divine and bringing those higher perspectives, the higher knowings into your life, right? Into your consciousness, into your understanding. So with the downloads, I heard seeing life from a different perspective, okay? And I feel like that's what these triggering people and situations, the harsh truths that these people are reflecting back to you is doing. Because whether you would ever admit it or not, Capricorn, snappy cappies, I like to call y'all, either happy cappy or snappy cappy. Ain't no in between. It's like, I'm just fucking with you. I love you, Capricorn. My mom's a Capricorn, so I got love for the cappies. But whether you would ever admit it or not, these loved ones, these friends, these family members, they are speaking truth, right? Even if you're resisting the truth in the moment, right? If they're like, Mom, why aren't you being compassionate to how I feel? Why aren't you acknowledging that I am trying to show you love? I'm doing my best, right? Even if they're like that, and Mom goes, well, no, you haven't done this or you haven't done that, like that arguing, like it's kind of pretty much what I'm saying is, even in those certain situations where the people are telling you where you could show up better, you're resisting it, and you're trying to find a way for you to be right or you to not be wrong or feel like you could have done better or whatever it may be for you, right? So even though you're resisting it in the moment, it has left a mark on you, right? Their words, the energy that they're sending you in those moments. I wish I had a better example, but I really can't. It's such a general energy. They're not really giving me like a specific example because it's going to be different for all of us, right? It's going to be different for everybody. But I guess one example I can use is me and my mom. We didn't communicate. Our language, our love language was just on different levels, right? On different spectrums, and we just miscommunicated a lot. We couldn't see each other, right? We couldn't communicate, we couldn't understand, we couldn't connect, right? And I remember playing the victim, and I'm just like, Mom, like, why can't you see me? Why don't you understand? I'm speaking my truth. Why can't you see it? Why can't you see it, right? And in those moments, my mom, like, we just weren't connecting, right? No matter how I approached, no matter how much I loved her, no matter how much I stepped into love and whatever, we just weren't seeing eye to eye, and she was resisting it, even though it was the truth, where, none of us are perfect. So, there are certain times when she was reflecting back to me something that I could be doing better, and I was resisting it because just as human beings, we like to think that we're always doing the best that we can, being the best that we can. But one thing to consider is we're always evolving. We're always growing spiritually, mentally, physically, okay? And getting out of the example, but these truths that are being spoken to you, they left a mark on your heart. They've left a mark within your energy, meaning you're recognizing why you're beginning to recognize why these people feel the way that they do, are saying the things that they're saying, right? And like I said, just want to say this one more time, even if what they're saying, they're not that love language, right? It's just not connecting. Maybe their passion for you, their love for you is coming across as anger. It's coming across as rude as fuck, right? Like straight up just rude, right? But their intention is in the right place, is what I'm saying, okay? So moving on to the next part. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Moving on to the next part that I got from your meditative session, and they were telling me there have been a lot of fears from your past coming up, Capricorn, especially considering we just got out of Scorpio season, right? Death and rebirth, baby, right? Diving deep within our wounds to finally heal them, right? That's what Scorpio season's all about. Scorpio energy is all about. It's bringing destruction to things that no longer serve, to foundations that no longer serve us, so that we can create something that does serve us, that makes us feel good. So, so for some of you, major throat chakra activation, meaning how we communicate, right? It's so funny how shit just plays out perfectly when I'm doing these readings, right? But anyways, thank you for that. But like, you're having major upgrades when it comes to your throat chakra, meaning how you connect with people, how you communicate with people, right? Speaking up on how you feel, okay? Not running away when people are reflecting back to you the parts of yourself that you don't want to fucking look at, the insecurities. When you may have noticed there's been a lot of like destruction within the foundations, within your friendships, within your family, right? And what's happening is God, the universe, yourself, however you want to look at it, you sent out that call into the universe that I want to change for the better, right? I want to better myself. I want to evolve. And the universe is using these people, places and things, relationships and connections to reflect back to you these insecurities, these fears, these old wounds, this heartbreak energy, right? That you've been carrying for so long from your past, right? And if you just step out of the ego for only a second, Capricorn, and into that place of unconditional love for yourself, right? Because these people aren't telling you you're a piece of shit. These people aren't telling you you're not good enough, okay? That's your projection and your perception of them, of your fears, of your insecurities, of that heartbreak energy. And if you just step out of the ego for a second, and you can even visualize the ego just stepping aside, right? And stepping into unconditional love, you would start to see that these people aren't against you. They aren't saying you're wrong. They aren't saying you're fucked up. They're just reflecting back to you and triggering you, Capricorn, so that you can see what it is that is no longer serving you, whether that be old thought patterns that are not serving you, actions that are not serving you, addictions that are not serving you, self-limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, playing the victim, etc., right? The list goes on and on. It's going to be different for everybody. And they do want me to go back to the victim mode, right? That's been a big fucking thing lately in all my readings. The universe and God and our spirit guides and our ancestors, our past loved ones, every amount of source energy that goes into guiding, loving, protecting, and supporting us on our journey, they are pushing us, pressuring us, and sometimes that pressure doesn't feel very fucking good, let me tell you that. And the more you resist it, the more it persists, right? The more you resist those triggers, the more those triggers persist. So with the victim mentality, they're wanting you to drop your hatred, drop your anger, right? Drop it all and just walk into the new path that you are being called to walk down. And also, they want you to know, and on a soul level, you do know that everything that you're experiencing, it was your choice. It was your way of evolving your soul, right? And for some of you, the energy of the victim mentality is a collective energy, right? So it might not always, for some of you Capricorns, I'm healing. No, I healed that. I know I'm not the victim. I know I have authority over what I think and what I feel, which is how we create our life, by what we think and what we feel. I know I have a power over my life and how I think and how I feel. and what I experience. So for those of you that feel like you have healed that, for one, always just pay attention to what the universe is reflecting back to you. And two, we do heal collective energy as well, ancestral energy. So just know that it may not always be your energy that you are healing, but know that you are not the victim. It is not happening to you. It is happening for you. It is happening for us, right? If it is a collective energy. And it's just transmuting or transforming any lower vibrational energy, any unserving energy into energy that is serving, and that is of unconditional love. Okay, so in my meditative sessions, I always like to ask, Spirit, what is the lesson here, right? Because we're always learning, we're always evolving, we're always transforming our energy. Some things you are the teacher, Capricorn, but some things you're still just a student. And I am hearing, to just humble yourself and know that that's okay. That's beautiful. That's the way it's supposed to be, right? So the lesson here, Capricorn, and it's so beautiful, and it's one of the best lessons this universe offers. Oh, the universe is so compassionate, so fucking loving to pressure us, to push us, to make us purge that shit out of us so that we can learn and we can find self motherfucking love, Capricorn. Self-love, yes. And this is the message that I got with the learning self-love. We are not defined by our pain, Capricorn. We are not defined by our trauma. And these people, they're messengers, and they're sent from God and the divine to wake you up to the healing that needs to be done, whether that be for yourself, for your family, for your ancestors, or for the collective. You signed up for it, right? Everything that is happening for you. You're not the victim. You chose it. If you choose something, right, then who holds the power? You do, okay? So if you feel like a victim in any certain situation, know that you are the only one that creates your life. Everyone knows we have free will here, right? So what are you thinking? What are you feeling that keeps recreating those same experiences? And the divine to wake you up to the healing that needs to be done, because you have limited yourself, Capricorn, for long enough. Right? The universe is blowing its trumpet. Like, if you're not going to purge it out, we're going to drag you behind a bus. And that's how it feels sometimes. As Nicole Peretti from Twin Flame Revolution would say, sometimes the universe is being compassionate and being love by dragging us behind that bus and pushing it out of us, right? Purging it out of us. And they just want to give you your power back, right? Whatever you are perceiving, Capricorn, as your weakness, whatever was done to you in the past, whoever hurt you and created that fear within from the past, God, yourself, because we ask for it, right? We send that vibration, the thoughts and the feelings out into the universe that we want to experience something different. And God and the universe and yourself are asking you are asking you to finally look at those wounds. For what happened to me in my past that made me feel like I have to be the way that I am. And I am hearing, Capricorn, they're saying that you built up a lot of defense mechanisms, a lot of walls due to the pain that you experience. And for a lot of you, I'm hearing experienced as a kid. For a lot of you, this could be like childhood trauma, childhood pains that are still influencing you currently, right? So needless to say, whether it was in your childhood, a teenager, or what, but this energy has been attached to you for so long, draining you, right? Just draining you of your energy, draining you of a fulfilling life, feel good energy, right? blocking you from loving relationships, blocking you from connecting with people that you love, right? So you in the universe are asking yourself, Capricorn, to fearlessly look at those wounds and heal them so that you can break those motherfucking chains, Capricorn, okay? Did y'all know chains can burn? Well, they can, because the minute I took those motherfucking chains off of myself, it set my ass on fire, okay, Capricorn? And anytime I ain't gonna go there. Anyways, so one thing that the last message that I got from your meditative session, and I don't think most of y'all are gonna like it, but truth is the truth. There's laws to this universe, okay? Just like gravity, okay? One of the laws to this universe is we must feel our emotions, Capricorn. We can't drown them out with unfulfilling relationships. We can't drown them out with drugs. We can't drown them out with alcohol, or however it is, the defense mechanisms, right? The walls that you've created, a way to run away from what you were actually feeling. And that's another reason that you may be feeling anxiety, right? Because whatever we resist is going to persist us. That's another law to this universe, not because you deserve to be tortured or whatever, but because you deserve to have your power back. You deserve not to be limited because of the things that happened to you in your past, right? So the universe and yourself are asking you to feel, to heal. Water Baby says it best. You must feel, Capricorn, to heal. Okay, so with that being said, let's get some motherfucking cards. Jeez, Capricorn, making me work for it, I swear to God. Woo! I hope y'all enjoyed the meditative session messages. Everything that I do it all for you guys. I do it to bring the utmost. My intention always is to guide you guys back to love, self-love, right? Because whatever relationship we have with ourselves, this just came in, whatever relationship we have with ourselves, and it's one of my favorite lessons. Oh, I just love it. But anyways, let me stop fucking talking. Whatever relationship we have with ourselves dictates the relationship that we have with other people. What does that mean? The universe has laws. The universe and God can only give you what you are giving yourself, okay? So really pay attention to the relationships that you have built and the breaking down of relationships, right? All right, let's get some cards for Capricorn. And also, I want to finish setting my intention. But my intention is always to add so much fucking value to you guys, to empower you guys, to guide you back to unconditional love, to self-love, to healing, and always to give you guys the utmost fucking clarity that you can receive. Okay. Where are we going, Spirit? Okay. Hold up, let me get my setup. Okay. Empress of D is legit now. Y'all didn't know. Okay. Shout out to Danny from Northern Comfort Tarot. For those of you that don't know, that is my twin flame and we are in union. Alright, Spirit, what we got for Capricorn? I am gonna get some overall energies. Why do I pull energy? Because I'm energy, you are energy, everything is energy. So I find it very beneficial, or it is very beneficial, to know what energy you are embodying, to know what energies are influencing you, and to know what energies are tying you to the people, places, or things that you are connected to. Messages for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Messages of the highest good only. They're saying if you are feeling anxiety, Capricorn, if you just feel it, choose in your mind or speak it out loud with that throat chakra. The more you speak things into existence in this current point in time, is really going to benefit you. But when you are feeling anxiety, they're asking you to just choose to feel it for even a minute. right? And it's gonna open space for a higher perspective to come in, for you to actually for you to actually be able to see what's going on, a clear, higher perspective of your life, of your perception, of your perspective. Messages for Capricorn, please. Messages of the highest good only. Messages to push Capricorn to the path that they truly fucking desire most. 2 more for Capricorn. I lied. Gotta do it till it feels right, y'all. Alright now, Spirit. Alright, 1 more. Yes. Current energy. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Influencing energy, getting to know each other, and binding energy to your current person or situation. Let go of control issues. At the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, it is safe for you to love, baby. It's safe for you to love. Okay. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, with your current energy, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So what I'm getting with this is the blowing up of relationships, work situations, friendships, whatever you're experiencing that doesn't feel good. Pay attention to the red flags, right? Whenever something doesn't feel good to us, every single time, y'all, something does not feel good to us, that is a direct indication that we are thinking out of alignment, that somewhere within our energy is out of alignment with the truth, with our truth, with unconditional love. Okay, so they're asking you to pay attention to what you are experiencing. Are you experiencing happiness majority in your life, or are you majority experiencing anxiety or depression or anger or resentment? Okay, and within your current relationships, what red flags, what's coming up in your current relationships? Everything we just talked about, right? It's just confirming that current energy. Now, what is influencing you? Getting to know each other. And I love this as the influencing energy. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So it's releasing those defense mechanisms, Capricorn. The detachment, right? Some of you are really, really detached from self-love, from your truth, from expressing self-love, from expressing your truth, right? And what's influencing you currently is to get to know yourself, right? So that you can connect and get to know other people. Because whatever we are as humans, we're not built to live isolated. We're not built to be disconnected or detached, right? Now, we don't want attachments either, but we do. We need relationships is basically what I'm trying to say. And Capricorn, whether you admit it or not, because I know, or I feel the stubborn energy of, I'm good on my own. I don't need anybody. I don't need anything. I fucking pay my bills. I take care of myself. Right? I look out for me. I'm my own friend. But that's not serving you. Those thoughts aren't serving you. It's limiting you. And that may have served you for a while. And this is a very important message they're saying for you, Capricorn. Spirit wants you to know that perceived strength of you being able to do everything by your motherfucking self, that served you at one point. That gave you the willpower that you needed. That got you away from people, places, and things that didn't serve you. But now, it isn't serving you anymore. It's limiting you to think that way, to approach people that way, to feel that way, okay? And they're asking you and inviting you to see things from a different perspective. To allow people to love you, Capricorn, because so many people love you. But every time someone gets close, because you're so detached, the universe and these people, you're shorting the people that love you too. Not only are you shorting yourself, but you're shorting the people that are worthy of your love. You're shorting yourself because you are worthy of this love, of these connections, of these relationships. And it's like every time someone gets close to you, either you, boom, put up that wall, or because you are so detached, the universe and God has no choice but to give you what you're giving yourself. The relationship that we have with ourselves dictates the relationship we have with others. And the binding energy to your person or situation that you're experiencing is let go, Capricorn. Let go of the control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. The message that I'm getting with this is, even if shit is blowing up, even if someone is giving you that harsh, raw, mean, even truth, even if things get ugly, pay attention to the red flags. What are these situations actually cautioning, right? What are they cautioning? What are they trying to get you to look at? How are these situations, people allowing you to get to know yourself and how you show up? There's some more messages in this let go of control issues, but I might have to pull some cards. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, I'm just going to get some cards. All right, what cards do you want to use, Spirit? Okay. All right, let's see, Capricorn. So I just heard these messages are to empower you. These triggering people, these triggering situations, these loved ones that are triggering you, that are reflecting your insecurities back to you, they're not trying to devour you. They are trying to empower you. Let go of control issues that if someone is mean to me, and there's a limit, y'all, don't let someone fucking abuse you. I feel like I shouldn't even have to say that, but if someone is that you really love, if you notice that the connection between you two has gotten so ugly, right? That's a red flag. Because just like mother and daughter, right? You love each other unconditionally, but what happens when it gets to the point where you don't even know each other anymore? You can't connect, you can't communicate, you can't see each other. And they're asking you to, even if things appear to be ugly, to be dark, to know that it is not to hurt you, it is not to put you in shame, it is not to make you question your self-worth, to make you love yourself less, is to empower you, not to devour you. You are not a victim. It is not happening to you. It's happening for you, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So the let go of control issues, we got the Strength card in the reverse, okay? So even with the Hangman talks about receiving a higher perspective, breaking those motherfucking chains, Capricorn. Yes, break those motherfucking chains. How do you break those chains from your past, from the people that have hurt you, that have broken your heart, that broke your self-worth and your self-love? How do you break those chains, Capricorn? You reveal that pain that trauma, those wounds, that heartbreak, you let people see it, because that's true strength. We can hide our trauma and our pain all fucking day, but true strength comes from allowing the people that love us, let go of control issues, allowing the people that love us to see us, right? Because the more we allow someone to see us, the more we can see ourselves, and vice versa, right? The more we see ourselves, the more someone else can see us. The more we connect with ourselves, the more we can connect with other people. That's just how it fucking works, y'all. So with the strength card being here, things, this could have already happened. It could be happening. It may happen in the future. It just is different for everybody, right? So I am getting that there's going to be this tower moment, right? This breaking down of every fucking foundation, every comfort zone you've ever built for yourself, right? So that the divine, so that you have no choice. It's going to get so ugly, so bad, so painful. Whatever you resist is going to persist, right? Until the point where you have no choice. The universe is going to give you no fucking choice, Capricorn, but to relinquish control. That goes back to that purging and the universe being compassionate. So like, this is you, the whale, and that's the divine guiding you, loving you, supporting you, holding you up, getting you out of this fucking net, right? How beautiful is that? Breaking these chains so that you can see things from a higher perspective, from the truth, right? Because you're seeking the truth, and the truth is seeking you. And you're seeking the truth hard, and it's going to hit hard, and it's going to make you, out of compassion, out of unconditional love, it's going to purge it out of you one way or another, because you called it in. You asked to see things from a different perspective. You are choosing love. You're choosing to love yourself, and that's beautiful, okay? So the let go of control issues, let go also of any doubt. If you don't understand a certain situation, okay, I don't understand. Or I'll leave the door open for a higher perspective to come in. I'll leave the door open for the divine to show me the truth, for the divine, for my loved ones to guide me deeper and deeper into the truth, deeper and deeper to a higher perspective, getting to know each other, deeper and deeper into our love, into our connection, right? The universe and God and spirit invite you and ask you to please, Capricorn, any self-limiting beliefs, any negative self-talk, any I'm a badass, I can take care of myself, fuck everybody else. It's not the truth. Anything that is limiting you. Any thoughts that come up that don't feel fucking good, any feelings that come up that don't feel good, any experiences that come up that don't feel good, release them. Finally, release them is what they're saying. Be compassionate and drop it at the door. Not only be compassionate for other people and how they feel, but be compassionate with yourself. Yes, we are so fucking strong. Capricorn, you are so strong. But sometimes relinquishing control is true strength. Sometimes expressing how we feel, speaking up on those past wounds is true strength. Okay? So let's see. Beautiful messages. Beautiful messages. Anything else with this deck, Spirit? You want to clarify anything? So if you just feel it, heal it for a second, if you just entertain it for a second, if you just step out of your ego for a second, with the Ten of Pentacles here, you're going to establish and create a connection, a foundation with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers, with the people that love you, that is so fucking abundant, that is so fulfilling, right? And they invite you to, even if you can't or don't know how to show up, all you have to do is set the intention. We live in a universe of intention. We create our own realities. So start to think this picture right here, if this is what you want, connection, love, communication, if this is what you want, start to think in alignment with this right here. Start to feel in alignment with this right here. And anything, pay attention to the red flags, anything that is not in alignment with this right here, this abundance that you are so fucking worthy of, that has been dying to come in for you, to give you this love, to give you this money, right? Because pentacles represent, you know, things external to us. Could be money, could be relationships, anything that is on the outside of us, right? But anything that is on the outside of us comes from within us. So that's why they're asking you and inviting you to do some work within so that you can have this without, okay? All right. So let's get some advice, please, from my Capricorns that are so fucking beautiful, so fucking strong. I see you, Capricorn. I feel you. I see the marks and the pain and the trauma and the cracks that people have left on your heart. And I invite you and guide you back to unconditional fucking love, because you are so worthy. You have so much love to give. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. Surrender to love. Let go of control issues. Surrender to your true strength. Whatever you perceive as your weakness is your truest fucking strength, Capricorn. All right, let's get some advice, please. 41 minutes. Capricorn, y'all better stop making me work so hard. I love you, though. And these are some beautiful fucking messages. Thank you to every amount of source energy that goes into guiding, loving, protecting, and supporting us along our journey. Our souls, fucking thank you. One more. Okay. Messages for Capricorn, please. Advice for Capricorn, please. Advice for Capricorn. And I'm feeling one more. Hold on. Okay. This one. All right, Capricorn. Advice. Have confidence. So beautiful. So I'm getting the message that for a very long time, Capricorn, you have communicated your passion, your love, with the red being there. Reminds me of passion. A lot of people see red as passion, but it's just like the bull, right? That's what they're showing me. You know how they hold the red blanket and the bull like fucking runs at it in anger. So the message that I'm getting is, for a long time you have communicated your passion and your love as anger, right? And it hasn't served you, hasn't served those that you love. Okay, so have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. Believing and knowing in what you cannot yet touch or see. And for some of you Capricorns, you probably have some water within your chart, or you're around a lot of water signs, but your intuition is fucking tapped and tuned and turned on, right? Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing, oh, I hadn't even read it yet, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. Beautiful. Notice the signs. Got this twice. Pay attention to the red flags and notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. Steady progress. I don't know if y'all want to see that. Okay, so for some of you, if you found a feather lately, they want you to know, for some of you, you have past loved ones, and I am getting like close, like immediate family, past loved ones. And if you found like, or if angels have been standing out to you, if angel wings have been standing out to you, if you found feathers, right? If you connect with birds, feathers, right? They want you to know that those past loved ones, they want you to know that those are from them. Those signs that you're receiving, those coincidences aren't coincidences at all. Everything happens for a reason, and they're wanting you to notice them, right? They're wanting you to notice them, talk to them, pay attention to them. So we got steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. So I'm getting the message for some of you Capricorns, you are so fucking giving. Your intention and the way that you love people, like, holy shit, like, they are lighting me the fuck up right now. The way that you love people leaves such an impression, right? And these people that are triggering you or hurting your feelings or being mean to you, it's with the same intention. You know how you have channeled that passion, that love is anger? They're reflecting that back to you because it doesn't work, right? And they want you to acknowledge the love that you are, the love that you have to give, because that love, Capricorn, that love changes the fucking world. That is how important you are. That is how significant you are. Just you, Capricorn, one little Capricorn, yes. Okay, so we can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Oh, what I fucking lie to y'all. I swear I didn't read the card before I said that. Okay, Spirit said Capricorn. Actually, Spirit said Capricorn. We need you to love yourself. Give to yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. The way that you are compassionate and loving and honest with others. And they need you to channel it, express it in a way that is beneficial to you and others, okay? And the last card for your reading, Capricorn, is Shower of Abundance. To heal your financial situation, first, give us your worries concerning money. Release them to the divine. That thought does not serve me. I do not choose that as my reality. Seeing things from a different perspective, right? How do we create our lives? We think and we feel. So the first thing they're wanting you to do, if financial situations are something that you're concerned or worried about, is releasing the thoughts that I'm in lack, I need money, right? Releasing that to the divine and having faith that it will be showered upon you, right? We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you allow it. Beautiful. Oh, okay, Capricorn. Beautiful fucking reading. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Thank you for showing up, and I honor you for showing up for yourself to receive these messages. I send you all nothing but unconditional fucking love. Everything I do it all for you guys. All right. With that being said, I think we fucked it up, you guys. Thank you to every amount of source energy that goes into guiding, loving, protecting, and supporting us along our journeys, our souls. Fucking thank you. All right, Empress of Duality, out.